How good was it in Kansas City and Independence to get back into some game action here?
Awesome. I mean, it's been a long summer. So excited to get back to it. Even though it's just preseason, getting back into game shape. It was a good experience.
What was speaking of experience? Let's go back to last year when you were riding with Dallas in the playoffs. What was that like?
It was great. A lot of learning, a lot of support. Felt like I was part of the team, and it was a unique spot to be in. It was a great run. Obviously, it was a tough way to go out at the end there. But overall, it was a great group to be part of.
Yeah, and now you're here, and you and I had talked before about how excited you are for a new opportunity, new eyes, new everything.
Yeah, no, very excited. Wanted to go to a place that has a winning culture, culture of excellence, and I think that's what they have here in Milwaukee and in Nashville. That's what I wanted to be a part of, so I'm excited to get going.
So when you say winning culture, is that something you observed when you were playing, or is that something you talk with people? How do you come to that decision?
Yeah, I think over the last couple of years, definitely observed it playing. It's an in-your-face style. Every game here, these guys are. It's evident that they want to win and that they're playing to win every single game. That's a huge, and then I've learned that that's a huge piece of the game here. That's a huge piece of the culture is winning and having success. So yeah, that's.
But you had a crazy amount of success playing goal for Texas against Milwaukee. Like your numbers were just, it seemed like every night you were 39 out of 40 at least against this team, right?
Yeah.
You had some work and you made it work.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I always took it personally whenever we played Milwaukee. I think that there is a little extra edge against these guys. I felt like they were divisional rivals for when I was in Texas, and they were always elevated games for sure.
So why is that? Just because of who they were, where they were in the standings, the way you guys played? Because Texas and Milwaukee, those were always entertaining games, and they were never over until the final horn. So, I mean, is that part of it?
Yeah, I think
the big part of it?
Yeah, I think my first year in the league, it was between Milwaukee and Texas. Going at first in the Central, it was pretty tight in the race there. My first year, and then I think that just really solidified the rivalry for my second year for last year. And I think everyone took it like it was almost like a playoff game every time that those two teams faced off. So there's definitely a big atmosphere for those games.
I remember talking with Mark Delgaizo when we played against you, and he was talking about what a fantastic goaltender and competitor you were playing for Texas. Obviously, that's going to come over here, but how much of it, too, was you play against a guy you know pretty well when Mark's on the ice and you're on the ice on the other side?
Yeah, anytime you know the guy on the other side, there's always a little extra camaraderie, a little extra battle going. You see those guys off the ice, give them a smile, talk to them afterwards, talk to them before, but when the game's going on, they're your enemy. They're on the other side, and you got to treat it like that. So it definitely heightens the battle, heightens the intensity.
So when you signed with Nashville, do you go in with any expectations that of what's going to happen, or are you like, okay, this is going to be a good opportunity, I now got to make it happen for myself?
Yeah, I feel like the only expectation is expecting to go into a great environment and then expect that you made the right choice. And so far, I feel like I have. I love my time at Nashville's training camp. The staff was phenomenal. The rest of the guys are great too. And then so far, this first week here has been great. Getting to know everybody, get settled in, and getting back to work. I'm excited.
One thing that might not make you excited is you're going to get a lot more bus miles, I think, than you did in Texas.
Bus miles might be a little bit better than flight miles. I'm excited for having a few shorter travel trips than what we had to go through the last couple of years, but it'll be different for sure. Yeah.